Carol Benson by the name of Uncle Dick, Ola Mae, Lucius, Mary Gladys, Ethelo, Cecil, Clara, Annie B., Caldwell, Theodore, Curtis, and Jenkins, the brother Jenkins, ran away in 1918 to California, and he was never heard of again. Now, Rebecca Major's father was Daniel, who was called Top Major, and his mother, Jenny Major. Jenny had a twin sister named Rennie. Daniel Majors had 6 children by Jenny, and their names were Rebecca, Sophronia, Dora, Kurt, Bill, and Norm Major. After Jenny died, Daniel married Jenny. Jenny's twin sister, Rennie, and her 8 children. And their children were named Lee, Sal, Lucy Majors Dixon, Deacon, Joe, Lum, Saint, and Rob Major. About 1896, Mike Brigham migrated to Texas and settled in McLennan County and brought property in the Post Oaks, which is known as Golinda. Also as the Sticks because of the type of trees that grew there. Okay. He also owned land down by the Major's Church and also the graveyard. Okay, Lake Brandon was considered a wealthy man because he owned land and had people working for him. The first black school in the Post Oak was named Brandon Chapel School. The community would have school during the daytime and use the building in the evening and on Sunday for church services. Okay. Jim Terrell Brandon met Inez Thomas and was married on November 11, 1911. Inez Thomas Brandon was the 7th child of 8 children born to the parents of Sandy and Millie and Anderson Thomas of Cameron, Texas. Her siblings were Jesse, Leonard, Terrell, Woody, Julianne Cole, Viola Shaw, Irene Robbins, 2 half brothers, Rob and Clarence Thomas. Jim and Inez Brandon had 14 children. Alberta, Carol, Rebecca, Bernita, Lucius Benson, we used to call him Uncle Buster, Mildred, Leon, Eucola, we call him Uncle Pete, Dorothy, Willie Lee, we call him Uncle Jack, Elizabeth, we call her Ada, Inez, Mary Alice, and Lucy. Those okay, before Papa Jim moved to the home place they lived on a place on the other road in Golinda called the Westbrook Place. And this home had a wraparound porch surrounded by a cow patch. He worked until he bought the home place in Golinda. Papa's first house was an old tin cotton building that was used to store bales of hay. All right. There were stairs that led up to the attic in this house where they slept. People used to make fun of Papa's house in Golinda. But Papa made it into a warm home where everyone was welcome. He even built a little house on the side of his house for his mother-in-law, Grandma Millie. Papa Jim was a diligent provider for his family, and my mother, our mother Alberta, said they never saw a hungry day because Papa would always buy 50 pounds of flour, meal, beans, and other stable food to feed the growing family and other family members that he also raised. There were plenty of mouths to feed and always enough to go around, my mother said. Now, Mama Shug would have when Mama Shug would have the babies, and the older children would also help take care of them. Papa Jim always stressed the importance of family. Family reunion was nothing new to him because every Sunday there would be a house full of family members. So we had a family reunion every Sunday evening. We that are old enough should remember that they had dogs, and the names of the dogs was Blue and Bowser. For those of you that live with Papa Jim and Mama Shug, those dogs were not a threat, but they would just live by the step and growl at us and would just scare us. As Papa would tell us, they won't bite. No, not that one. All right. Now this history was told by Mama Shug that there was a dog that took up with them that cared so much for the family that this dog would go out and dig and get into other people's smokehouses. And that dog would bring back ham, sausages, and he also brought back some lard. Yeah, the dog made sure they would be hungry. I know this sounds strange, but this is all true. Now, Georgia Jean is one of the granddaughters that lived with Papa Jim and Mama Shug. And Mama Shug told this story, and Mama Shug didn't tell no lie. She didn't lie. So even the dogs loved the family. Our mother Alberta said that she remembered Papa Lane. That would be my great-great-grandfather. She remembered him when he bought his first new car. And he bought it brand new. But he couldn't drive very well. So one day, my mother and her first cousin, T. Vernon, Brandon, they got in the car with him, and they went to the store in Texas. That's not far from here. And on their way to the store, he ran into a tree. And he told them not to tell. And so they, but as soon as they arrived back home, they were laughing, and they told about Papa Lane running into the tree. So everybody said they knew he couldn't drive. So we remember Papa Jim as being a little short man, walking with his cane. And a lot of times he would, walk to church and wherever he wanted to go, if nobody didn't take him, he would be walking with his cane. And he also had lost his eye. So he had a what you call an artificial eye, glass eye. So I know most of us remember that. And Papa lost his eye due to a fight that he had with a white guy that he lived on his place. They had a fight. And he lost his eye due to the fighting. And Papa Jim was also a shoe salesman. I guess most of us remember that he sold Mason shoes. So he was a salesman, and he also was an avid reader. Papa loved to read. He would always order books, and he would read, including the Bible. And a lot of times he would, would debate with us about the Bible. So he was that kind of man. So Mama Sugar, short for Sugar, was a name that Papa always called her. And I granted Mama Sugar was a tall lady. She had high cheekbones, and she had a laugh that would make you laugh when you heard it. And she was a mild-mannered and loving granny. She was always there to help us in time of need. I am the oldest granddaughter, and I don't remember her nor Papa ever spanking us or any of my siblings. Now, as far as I can remember, I don't think she had a whooping out for his children. Maybe some of them got a whooping that I don't know about. Okay, in 1966, Papa Jim had a vision to move and expand the family reunion beyond his home. He called the family together far and near to meet at the Cameron Park in Waco, Texas. There we took our first official photograph. From that time until today, we have continued his legacy. Today, August the 25th, 2012, we thank God for His grace and His mercy towards the family, the Brandon family, and from the roots, branches have sprung into nurses, lawyers, clergymen, master electricians, teachers, department supervisors, insurance representatives, pharmaceutical sales, professional athletes, employees of the federal government, automobile sales, manufacturing, also military people, beauticians, musicians, and gospel singers, and entrepreneurs and professionals of every kind and nearly in every field. With God as our guide, we hope to continue the legacy of the great Brandon family by remembering the past, celebrating the present, and continuing the legacy. So this is just some of our history today. Thank you all. God bless you. Love you.
All right, Ruth, that was wonderful. Now, that's a whole lot of history. Now, I don't know too much to care about dogs, but now, if y'all can find that dog, y'all can send him to my house. Because that was a good dog. Okay. Next. We will have a lighting of the candle ceremony. Candle lighting ceremony from the remainder of the Brandon sibling. Okay, we're going to smash that. We're going to show video first. We are going to do the video first.